Hello and welcome once again aboard JulieCity. As usual, I'm always excited to be here and I'm glad you are here. Thank you so much for clicking into today's video. You're highly appreciated. So yeah, geared in an African attire. Well, if you're not aware, February is the Black History Month. And so I decided to go back into history, down into my history box and get something to suit the occasion. If you know, boo-boo. Anyway, so in today's video, I'm going to be basically giving some tips on how to improve your chances of getting a sponsor in order to relocate to UK to work as a healthcare assistant. If this is something you're interested in, then I encourage you to sit tight and keep on watching. So this topic basically came about from the feedbacks I've received so far. If you're not aware, I've put out 3 other videos regarding this topic. And if you're interested in the healthcare assistant role, then I will encourage you to go back to them and watch them. That way you do not lose out on vital information regarding your application. I will leave links in the description box. I will leave links on the end screen. So by the end of this video, you'll be seeing the links there. You can also click to watch. So from my previous video, obviously, I gave tips on sponsors. I gave tips on how to prepare your CV and all of that. And so far, nobody has come back to say they've gotten it. But wait a minute, don't give up yet. But people have come back with feedbacks that were given to them by these sponsors on why they have been rejected and things they need to do in order to improve their chances and reapply. So I thought doing this video will actually help you improve your chance or help the person you know improve their chances of getting a sponsor in order to relocate to the UK to work as a healthcare assistant. Now, the first thing I will encourage you to do, don't just apply randomly. Now, before you throw in your application, make sure you read this person's specification. If you've watched my previous videos, I've mentioned that the care assistant role comes in different forms. There are those who work in the hospital, those who work in the community. Like when I mean community, there is nursing home, there are residential homes, and there are those who live in their houses, that people go into their houses to help them meet their daily needs. And these ones are called the living carers. So it means when you relocate to the UK, if you're employed as a living carer, you basically move into the patient or the client's house, live there with them and provide for them. There will be arrangements on your days off and all of that. Most of these ones, they might require you to have a driver's license. They might require certain things that if you are aware of them in the person specification, you'll be able to put them together in order to improve your chances. For example, if they require somebody with a full license, full UK license, and you do not have a license at all, then it will be first thing, if you really want to apply for that job as a living carer, you will need to go start your license process immediately. And I also want to mention one thing. If you're in Africa, specifically the one I'm aware of is Nigeria. If you have a full Nigerian license, you can use it in the UK for at least 6 months, during which you'll be able to do your exams and gain your UK full license. So that is one thing to clarify. Whatever the person specification indicates, that is what you have to work towards. Don't make one single CV and throw it for living carer, for hospital carer, for residential home carer, and all of that. That will be diminishing your chances. Read the person specification, read the job role or job requirements. Based on that, you prepare specific CV to meet that role. You can use one CV to apply for those ones with similar requirements. That way you stand a better chance. I know you might say it's hard work, but hey, good things take time, So it's something I thought I would mention. The next point that I thought I would also clarify in this video is the issue of certification. Now, you know that this opportunity is huge and there will be so many people trying to take advantage of it. Not just one country, different countries from India to Philippines to Africa. Yeah, everyone is going for it. and you want to increase your chances. You want to improve your chances of getting one. Don't just do it anyhow. You have to be meticulous in working it out. So if you need training, then I will personally say get one. So far, they said no training required. But if I'm an employer and I have all these persons before me who are seeking sponsorship, and I find one with plenty of experience, plenty of certificates to show me, certainly I'll go for that one because it will be more cost effective for me. So that's why I'm putting it out here. I will encourage you to go online as well. Look for free courses. Yes, there are websites that issue free UK courses. Some of these courses include safeguarding, care of the elderly, dementia awareness, infection control, fire and safety. I will put 1 or 2 links in the description box, but I would like you to be proactive. Go out there. You make Google your friend. Search, you will find even more than I will. If you can get those trainings, some of them are free. Some of them, there's a minimal cost to it. But hey, if you add up the benefits, if you get the role, and the cost, the minimal cost of about £1 to doing this course, then you will see. This is also linked to another thing. I will also encourage you, like I've said in my previous video, if you do not have any experience at all, I will encourage you to go out there, look for clinics, look for care centers, look for nurseries, work with them for a period of time, get an understanding of what is involved. That, with the certificate you're going to get, will actually make everything click. I'm sure even some of these clinics or hospitals will have their own particular trainings that they can give you certification for them when you achieve them. That will honestly improve your chances and put you ahead. The next thing I'm also going to happen, which is also a feedback from someone, is a question of how long do I have to make this application. So far, the government website indicates that you have 365 days, and the application process earnestly opened on the 15th of February. So from 15th of February 2022 to about 15th of February 2023. So far, that is the information as at when I'm recording this video. You have 1 year. But that's not to say for you to relax and wait to the end, because nobody is relaxing. Everybody is seeking their chance. But it will buy you time for you to gain all this work experience, gain the certification you need. If you need driving license or whatever the person specifications you're researching and seeing is showing, you can get all of these little bits. If you need to do an English exam, then this is your chance to put them all together. So within the next 2, 3, 4 months, you are in a better place to make this application. But I will still say be putting in your application, but improve your chance. For example, if you have started placement, you can say placement ongoing in your application. Then it shows the employer that you are very proactive. And I assure you that is also something that will count. Instead of saying none. The next thing is your police clearance. Now, we call it DBS here, but it's police clearance. And because you've lived outside of UK, you will need a police clearance from your country that will help them to also clear you here. And that police clearance basically indicates that you are not involved in any molestation, any child abuse, any form of neglect, adult abuse, criminal tendencies. Why, you may ask? That's because you'll be dealing with really vulnerable and sick people. And they want to be sure that those that they employ to look after them are capable and devoid of things that will compromise the patient and their business. So that is, in fact, it's a rule of law in the UK here, and it's taken seriously. Somebody has also asked me, do I need to go and get it now? Well, some of these clearances, they are time framed. Here is every year you renew your clearance, your police or DBS, like we call it, to make sure that there's nothing we've done within the last 365 days or 366 days that will compromise our patients or the care that we will give. So I will say, if you're sure your hands are clean and your heart is clean, go ahead in the process. It shouldn't stop you moving to the next level at this point. When the time comes, they will require you, usually when it gets really close to the point of visa or issuing of sponsorship, you'll be required to get your police clearance. then you go ahead and get it. That way it will be valid. It takes time, so make sure what you can do now is to find out from your nearest police station where it is done, how long it's going to take for you to get if you apply. That way you know what you're up for. Now, the last but not the least one I also want to mention is good things take work. Not just work, hard work, and time too. So you need patience, you need perseverance, you need to stay motivated, and you need to keep pressing. What is your own will come to you. But if you give up just before you start, then it's your call. You won't say anybody was wanting you except your impatience. Some people are coming back, oh, I'm applying, nobody's getting back to me, nobody is responding, the employers are not responding, or they are saying no. Keep pushing until something happens. Just take into consideration all of these points I've mentioned earlier. Make sure that you improve your chances, because if you do it exactly the way you did it yesterday, you will get the same feedback. But let every day count. Go out there, get work experience, search the internet, look for some free online training that is relevant to healthcare like I've listed. Apply for them. They don't take time. You can literally click and get them done, and some of them will issue you certificates right away. Make sure you print those certificates and keep them in safe place. Make sure you read through the adverts, taking into consideration the person's specification and the job role. That way, you'll be able to prepare a CV that will push you forward. Till I see you next time, I hope you found these tips useful. Take care. Don't give up. Till I see you next time, don't forget, your health is your wealth. Have you subscribed? If you have not subscribed, then this is the time to do so. Click on that red subscribe button and the notification bell. That's where you get notifications for all my uploads and you won't miss a thing. Remember, you don't keep this video to yourself. You never know who you'll be helping out there. Somebody you know or somebody you don't know. So share. And if you found this information useful, I encourage you to please give this video a thumbs up. That way YouTube knows that it is useful and pushes out to others that will be able to watch. Yeah, don't forget the end screen. Remember the previous videos. If you need to watch them again, or you've not seen them, or you need to share to somebody, then click on it or the description box.